football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Led out by the former Spartan, their starter, formerly of Michigan State. Now the rookie quarterback here.
Sometimes you can just see a player who is clearly playing what they call the zone, right, Mike? Last week when we went back and watched, I mean, whether he was throwing touchdowns or scoring with his legs, the defense just simply didn't have an answer for him. He was arguably the best player on the field, regardless of position. If he's able to continue to do that here, it's going to be a tough group to beat.
A throw on the move is caught. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now it's Harris. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's a first carry for their running back. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And this throw batted away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
13 yards on that pass play, and that will be a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. 2nd and 11. They'll throw out of the gun. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He runs with it. And he'll be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Reed has a touchdown. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Harris. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now, faking the give, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's A.J. Cole now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's their punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A gain of 15.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Back to the air one more time. This is intercepted. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the give, it's Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Motioning Tucker, the tight end. They'll give it to Harris again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
1st and 10. On the zone read, here's Harris. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that one.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as we move into the 2nd half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. The drive will start on the ground. Just a nominal gain there to about the 9-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here back to the 6.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a screen set up for Harris. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I like the call, using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's in for the score.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And his guys will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That catch number 40 on the season for him. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A gain of 24 through the air. That's enough for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Dicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and his guys will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score for the touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan. Have halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. When we get...
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll look to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. He'll look to throw. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. On 2nd down, a run with Harris. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Dicker's kick is good. And his guys have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him.
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Taking off. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. A run with Harris. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Motioning Tucker, the tight end. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. A pass taken in by Harris.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, There was nowhere to go.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A short gain there to about the 22. Second down and 8. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Up the middle they go. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop it behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. It's a pickup of 12, and that will be a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him,
to the end zone, it's intercepted.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They are looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive first and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Tight end, the motion man to the right. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Now it's Harris. Here now, 3rd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
We're about ready now for the punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this has been a game to forget so far. You start to wonder, how long do you stay with a guy when he's thrown pick after pick after pick? It has been a long game at the quarterback position. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 2nd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Now or never, they'll throw on, and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
This team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. The motion man here is Mitchell. A give, and here comes Harris. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.